What is up, you guys? The Fallout What If here, and today I gotta be doing part 3 to What If Deku was the Flash. Now, here's the thing. Deku is... no. What if Deku... what if Deku was a speedster god? That's what I meant. Now, here's what's going to happen. Deku is still, he still has the speed of Hermes, a bit of the lightning from Zeus. I believe I gave him a little bit of the strength from Hercules. And not only that, Deku still got blasted by the accelerator, the particle accelerator. So, what's going to happen is this. And also he's dating Ida. So they're a couple. Now, what happens is that freaking Deku is just talking, like, because since he's already done with the whole freaking training that All Might gave him, and yes, All Might still gave, no, he doesn't give him all for one. Why? Or one for all. Why is that, you may ask? Well, Deku decided that, I really don't want it. It's pretty much useless to me. I mean, like, yeah, like, this, it'll one day take my power, but it's like, what power could I actually give it? There's no actual, there's nothing I could give it to, like, I don't know, because I don't have a quirk. Remember, you're still quirkless. So, remember that. Now, what happens is this. Deku automatically just goes around and just speeds his way through other, obstacles and all that fun stuff. But Deku has already cleaned up Dagobah Beach, so he, 10 months has passed. But here's the thing. I forgot, hold on, give me a second here. Well, it's the UA entrance, the UA entrance exam. And what happens over there? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's the thing. Deku runs all the way over there, and he's pretty much just waiting, and he's read the book 20 times already, and probably, what, 2 seconds? So, guess what? He just does it for the remainder of the period, so that way he can just have it hammered into his head. Not only that, Ida is talking with her, and she's like, Deku, you really don't have to do that all the time. And Deku's like, yeah, I know, but I get so bored. And she just sees how fast he's going. It's like, it's going and going until the book's actually technically turned into ash, because Deku himself is resistant to the vibrations. A book isn't. So, yeah, pretty much he shouldn't have done that so many times already. He's done it over 1,000 times in, what, less than 30 seconds. That's how fast Deku is. Now, what does happen is this. President Mike does his whole thing. Bakugo is just doing, like, yelling and just, like, talking a lot. And freaking, how do I say, freaking Ida is, like, trying to say something, but Deku's like, no, please, dear. We don't, I don't want to have to deal with this either, but... You know, it's Deku. I mean, it's freaking, you know, it's freaking Bakugo, for crying out loud. And it's like, yeah, I remember. Here's the thing. Over the years, I think I forgot to mention, she does worry about him because, yeah, he has super speed, but how strong can he truly become? And Deku is known now to carry at least up to a ton. Why? Well, the freaking strength from Hercules, but he didn't give him, like, the full power, because that would just be too OP. And no, we don't want that here, people, now do we? So, anyway, it's time for the freaking, how do I say it? The test to come, or the test to occur. And, yeah, pretty much Deku is now, how do I say it? Okay, Deku was just running around and pretty much going from building to building to building to building to building to building to building. He's pretty much destroying them. pretty much like speed punching them and doing like that ricochet thing with the robots. After that, he grabs a leg and starts running. Even though it's heavy, Deku could still pull it with ease. And after that, he grabs two. And then after that, he stops, having the two freaking robots be like bowling balls hitting the other ones. And after that, Deku's just running even faster now. He's so like competitive. He's just breaking all the legs and just decapitating some of the heads. After that, he uses one of the freaking metal parts and just stabs one, then goes to the other one, just stabs another, and after that, he just keeps going. His speed is remarkable. He's just going 100, he's going from Mach 100. This means he can handle everything in less than just, what, 2 minutes? And even more faster than that. I really don't know how, like, the whole freaking, the mathematical part about it. But I know this. Deku is winning. Sheesh. Deku is winning. That's all I know. Now, what happens is this. The freaking zero-pointer happens, but Deku is already on it. So, he pretty much just goes up to Mach, 40, and just goes around grabbing the pieces of metal that he needs. Then after that, unscrewing and screwing everything off. Actually just, breaking down all the freaking robots in less than minutes. Or less than, 10 minutes. After that, he basically dismantled the whole freaking zero-pointer. So, yeah. Pretty much that's it. Now, here's the thing. Deku already won. He's got over 600 to 800 points. Because, basically, he was so fast that the other ones couldn't even grab the robot, even when they had a chance. And Ida, she actually took it. She actually got like what, 30 points, because she's faster than the rest of the people, and due to her training, of course, she's going to win. So yeah, pretty much that happens. Now, give me a minute here. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's see, crap, there we go. Now, anyway, Deku is told to just go into the other part of the room because he's done enough. Now they got to do this all over again. And this time, Ochako is not going to get stuck because she got stuck by accident. This time, she'll be in a different place at a different time. Which also means that she won't be actually, she won't break anything. That's for sure. Now, Deku is just sitting down and waiting. Actually being told just to go because he's already, did the freaking test. So there's no need for him to stay here and, you know, just not mess around. So guess what? He does that. Until freaking Ida calls him and saying, "Why did you leave me? How dare you? I thought we were supposed to go together. And after that, you had to destroy everything. And then I only had 30, so I felt bad about myself. And look how strong you are. And yeah, congratulations, Deku." And pretty much Deku just speeds freaking over there, going to Mach 100. After that, running to her and hugging her and saying, picking her up and saying, "You did it. Look at you. I knew you had it in you." And Ida's kind of embarrassed because, like, she's being picked up and all. But, yeah, pretty much that happens. Now, what happens with the whole freaking 2 weeks, Deku is training her into going, like, even faster. Faster and faster. He gave her even heavier weights. And he told All Might that freaking, Ida might be a potential candidate because, how do I say it? He's not going to want all for one. But someone here could actually use it. And he is introduced to freaking Ingenium. Or he's introduced to Ida. Now, where's Tensei? Well, Tensei. Basically somewhere else. And yeah. Now, here's the thing. Freaking All Might gives her one for all. And she feels this kind of, like, surge through her whole body. She actually kind of upgraded her body in a way. Because there's something about her. Oh, my bad, I forgot. She has engines now, or something on her arm. Basically, they're little holes, but they lead straight to somewhere else. So basically, she can actually like punch faster now, and she can she can run while without having to always like hurt her arms while like going one motion to another motion. She's pretty much now better, and with her full cowling in the way. Oh sheesh, golly, it's going to take a lot of freaking practice to like master that, but she'll get it. I believe she will. So anyway, the 2 weeks are up. She can only use full cowling up to what? Let's say 8%. That sounds reasonable, given that Ida's using her quirk on her, using one for all on her quirk instead of her whole body all the time. So yeah, it could work actually. Now, basically both of them are having a little bit of a speed race. Both are going what, let's say, going to Mach 2, and they're basically running to school. Doing this every time they wake up, reaching to UA high, and after that going back again. So Ida's actually able to go to Mach 2, which, hold on, give me a second here. Let's see. So I just found out that freaking Mach 2 would be kind of impossible for Ida at the moment. So let's just say this. She can go up to what, Mach 1? Because as far as I remember, you know what, let me just go back again and just check just so I won't look like an idiot. 767, which pretty much would be powerful if freaking Ingenium or, you know, Tensai Ida would actually go if he used reciprocal burst non-stop. So yeah, that could be a thing. And now let's see. Okay. So Deku is now running, basically almost like running too fast for her to catch up, but Deku automatically just goes around behind her and just basically speeds super fast. Let's say going to Mach 20, alright? Freaking just automatically reach it to school. So yeah, pretty much they made it. And let's see. Oh yes, Deku made it. Okay, and yeah, pretty much all that happens. So we go to the fact that freaking Deku and Ida are first, and basically the rest of the class 1A gets there. Freaking what's his face again? Freaking oh yeah, everybody's shocked at the fact that this kid got up to 800s and pretty much took all the freaking robots by him, mostly all the robots by himself. And Deku was like, yeah, I rocked at it. And Bakugo said, yeah, right, all right, Deku, don't get so cocky after this. Just because you got 800 points doesn't mean you're better than me. And this is when Ida says, it kind of does, in a way, because technically, how much did you get? And he's all like, I got, and pretty much, I don't remember, but let's say he got up to a good 200s. Fairly simple. That's something that freaking first place Bakugo would have gotten in anyway. So she's all like, oh, you got you got 200s. Oh, good. I also got 200, but Izuku got up to 800. And he's like, yeah, I know. He got up to 800, but that doesn't mean he's better than me. And freaking Deku says, no, but it means I'm faster than you. And he says, wait, what'd you say? And freaking, what'd you say, you nerd? And this is when freaking Aizawa tells everybody to go change. And here's the thing. How do I say it? Let me see. You know what? Here's the thing. Deku and Mineta. Well, how do I say this? Deku just grabs Mineta's hair and he just puts it on the freaking wall. And he just how do I say it? he's somewhat, I really don't remember how to say this. Oh yeah, so Deku automatically got what's it called? Sheesh. He kind of freaking vibrated through the ball. The ball's like stickiness. So yeah, basically freaking Mineta can't like, you know, can't pull it out. So he's pretty much not going to like do all that stuff. And freaking not Mineta, freaking Deku, not freaking Deku. Ida says, "Don't worry, Jiro. My boyfriend's not going to peep on you girls." And she's like, "Wait, that's your boyfriend for real?" And Deku's like, and freaking, no, wait, freaking, what's her face? Ida says, "Yeah, he's pretty much my boyfriend. We liked each other as, well, I liked him when I was a kid, or something like that. And yeah, pretty much, we became a thing after, during possibly middle school, or, let's see, probably around 8th grade year." And they're like, "Oh, wow, that's nice." And he was like, "Yeah, I know. Not only that, he's a really good man. He's super fast, too." And they're like, "How fast can he go?" Okay, so got it. She says, "You know how my family, the Ingeniums?" And they're like, "Wait, your family's Ingenium? Your family's related to Ingenium?" And Deku and freaking Ida's like, "Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I forgot to tell you, he's faster than the current Ingenium. And that's my brother, so yeah." Wait a minute, your boyfriend is faster than your brother? That's pretty neat. When did he become faster? What, 7th grade year? 8th grade year? And she's all like, I think when we're in elementary." I'm like, "No freaking way. No, don't, come on now. Don't lie to me. Don't freaking come over here and lie to me. Come on now." And he was like, "Yeah, it's true. I'm pretty much slower than my brother, or probably not anymore, but Deku can just, like, go up to Mach 100 if he wants to. That's what he said last time." And they're like, "No way. Come on now." And he's like, "Yeah, pretty much, that's very cool." And they're like, "Okay, so wow, your boyfriend's well, he's super fast, that's for sure." And Deku can hear all this because his hearing is much more better. If you guys don't believe me, here's the thing. Freaking, members of the Speed Force, their bodies are upgraded, or their senses is upgraded, so that way they can, they won't actually miss anything. So if they hear something, they'll actually hear it. And if they see it, they'll actually see it. Smell, you know, touch, you know, taste. Okay, that does not sound good. So Deku and the others are dressed up, and everybody just sees what Deku's going to do. Deku is just, like, pretty much tapping, like, putting his hand on the freaking ground. Not only that, he's sending little and miniature vibrations going and going and going, which Deku has known how to do. He can basically push somebody, cause 1,000 vibrations in one touch, and basically, like, rupture, or how do I say it, vibrate them to the point where they're basically kind of incapacitated. So the ground shakes a little bit, and Deku's just ready. And here's the thing. Basically, the race, Deku wins automatically. The side-to-side lunges, he wins. Like, even Mineta can't catch up to him. Let's see. The whole freaking, the grip strength, since he has the strength of Hercules. And the freaking ball throw, all he just does is throw it so far up and high into the air. It basically, it's already basically up to affinity. He used his hand up to Mach, what's it called, 100, and threw it. Pretty much, yeah. He's pretty much very good at it. Here's the thing, he doesn't always use the Speed Force. He uses the God strength that Zeus gave him. So yeah. Sheesh. Now. Okay. Now, what happens with the heroes versus villains exam? It's still the same people, so basically Ida feels kind of like nervous about fighting him. But Deku was like, alright, so I get to fight my girlfriend. But she's going to yell at me back at home. And Ochako says, wait a minute, back at home? And he's like, yeah, me and my girlfriend, spend time in the house. And she's like, wait a minute, are you two married? And Deku's like, no. I wish though, but basically, I do want, she does visit me at my house, and I visit her at her house. So it's not that, it's very fun, actually. And this is when it's 3, 2, 1, go. And basically, Deku automatically runs to freaking Mach 100, going all the way to freaking the place where Ida and Bakugo was at, because he was searching every room, making sure the bomb was everywhere. So yeah, all they caught was a red flash. And Deku's costume does look like this. Or it looks a little more different, but you know, the design is mostly the same. Now, Deku touches the bomb, and basically he wins. Yeah, pretty much it's so uneventful because, yeah, he has the powers of a god. And he has the powers of Speed Force. It's like, it's, how would I say this? Yeah, pretty much, there's no way to, like, truly beat Flash. Well, there's some ways. Now, Ida freaking keeps doing... Hold on, give me a second here. Now, this is when freaking Ida just keeps hitting freaking Deku in the chest. Or at least not on that part. Just on her chest. And, you know, like, comment down below if you know what that, was. Or what anime that was called. So, anyway. Deku, well, basically, they go on for a little date, and Deku teaches her how to use the electricity around her to go inside the freaking boots, a second version of full cowling, but instead of that, it can trail of a lot of lightning, which could possibly work, although he doesn't know per se, since he's not thinking about it just yet. So Ida and her basically go on. Let's say they're having too much fun. Yeah, pretty much that. But anyway, so Deku, Deku and her go to class 1A again, and basically everybody picks Deku, and Deku actually picked freaking Ida. But at the same time, Ida was so happy that he got first. Basically that he was chosen as, somebody to be class president. So, yeah, pretty much that happens. Momo and her just do, like their stuff. And Deku tells freaking Momo that, pretty much, let's keep up the good work. And, yeah. So, now here's the thing. Deku and her are, Ida are basically on the bus. Well, basically they could have ran over there and they could have made it before time. But hey, class is still class. And yeah, so Deku and her are just waiting and waiting and waiting. And Deku is listening, but then he sees a group of villains. And Deku was like, I really can't catch a break now, can I? Now, what he does do is this. He tells freaking, what's his face? Does anybody have those, cuffs that were meant to, to take in villains? And they're like, I think so. I really don't know, actually. To be honest, probably not. And Deku's like, dang it. Oh, that kind of sucks. So, let's see. Oh, I have an idea. And Deku just sorry guys. Anyway, Deku just runs all the way over there, punching one and then going and punching the other. Punching one and one and one and one and one and one and one. But here's the thing. Deku is making sure that he doesn't kill them by just pushing their faces so hard that they might snap their neck in the process. So, Deku and freaking Ida basically, basically Ida takes just holds down the fort until Kurogiri stops Deku by teleporting him into somewhere else. Basically, doing it in the water, and Deku is now where the fishes are at. So, Deku just doesn't know what to do, besides just turning his hands back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Basically, just making a tornado, a vortex. Doing that, holding one and then holding the other, and just stopping. Now, he runs through the dry freaking area, and, just makes it. After that, sees, the Nomu, and also freaking, you know what? He sees freaking, Shigaraki, and he tries to grab him, but at the same time, the Nomu was there, and so he tries to punch him. After that, he punches him once, twice, and then 100 times already, because he now knows that there's something wrong with this. Maybe he has a strength quirk. Maybe he has a freaking nullification quirk. Also, he may have a freaking, how do I say it? Shock absorption quirk. Since he knows that he doesn't have a quirk, the whole freaking nullification thing won't happen. But Deku is just smashing and smashing and smashing, or basically just hitting him a couple of times, and is almost doing very well. But the fact that the freaking Nomu grabs him and puts him down on the ground. Now, the Nomu is basically strong still because, even though Deku can carry 1 ton and he can punch, the force is still absorbed by the shock absorption quirk, or by the shock of it all. So what Deku does is basically Deku is just not knowing what to do, and Shigaraki kind of burns his freaking hand. And his legs too, because he's like, yeah, these pesky things are a little too, we don't want you to run too fast now, do we? And Deku is just basically in pain and crying out and suffering because it hurts a lot. Now, Ida sees this and is going to help, but is occupied with Kurogiri. And this is when Deku is thinking to himself, I may have an idea. Oh, sheesh. Oh, man. Anyway, so, what Deku is thinking is this. Maybe if he just vibrates a little. Just a little bit. Then he vibrates himself a little bit more. Then a little bit more. And then he keeps doing it. Keeps vibrating uncontrollably. And now he gets up. And automatically walks to Shigaraki. Shigaraki's like, Nomu, get him now. And the Nomu tries to get him. But Deku just looks at him and is like, yeah, that won't work on me. And he is about to punch him, but the Nomu tries to punch him, or, here's the thing, Deku tried to punch Shigaraki, and this is when the freaking Nomu tries to punch Deku, but here's the thing, the Nomu doesn't know that it's still vibrating. It's not that smart, oh sheesh, it's not that smart at all, not one bit, so, it punches Shigaraki. And Shigaraki's flying. And basically Kurogiri has to teleport him away because, yeah, that was a hard hit from the Nomu. So, what Deku is doing is just grabbing freaking Nomu by the freaking heart and just crushing it. And the Nomu doesn't feel a thing. He gets down for a little bit. He doesn't know what to do. And it sees the Nomu waking up again. And he's like, oh, come on now. And the Nomu is just trying to punch him, but Deku can only dodge and dodge and dodge. Pretty much his legs are healing, but to the point of fast where it might take at least a good 30 seconds. So what Ida does is does a reciprocal burst and kicks him away. Pretty much he's somewhere around the ground. Now, What Deku does know is that the freaking Nomu can regenerate, so at least he knows that much. Now, what happens is this: freaking hold on, the freaking how would I say this? The freaking Nomu is going to just like get back up, and Deku says, Ida, I think it's time for you to run now, because knowing the freaking Nomu, or knowing that this thing might be mad at us, yeah, it's not going to end pretty, but I can at least dodge still. And she's like, no. Yeah, you can keep dodging, but the fact of the matter is, you're still in pain. You need to let me help you, Deku. Come on now. We're supposed to be a team, me and you. Me and you are similar, but also the same. I know, we may be different, but we are the same still. Or, I really don't know how to explain this kind of stuff, but you're my boyfriend, and I have to protect you just as much as you have to protect me. So, let's do this as a couple, alright? And Deku's like, alright, so, I'll generate lightning and keep throwing that, throw out the freaking, how do I say it? Throw out the freaking Nomu, and you basically catch his attention. And break. So, Ida's like, where are you going, huh? Aren't you being a little too slow? And this is when the Nomu just basically gets up and tries to hit him. But Deku just freaking dodges, and freaking Ida in her wake just kicks him in the face. Deku just generating lightning and shooting it at the freaking Nomu, which shocks him. And after that, Deku's freaking hands, or not freaking hands, freaking legs are now all better. And this is when Deku says, you want to go to Mach 1? And she's like, I thought you never asked, honey. And basically now they're going into faster mode. Or basically just Mach 1. So they're running around the freaking Nomu, and every time the Nomu is just not looking, or not looking in the right direction, freaking Deku just gives him a punch, and Ida kicks him, and after that, Deku is just hitting the gut, while freaking Ida is kicking the leg. Pretty much, it's going around, it's a circular motion, that they're going around the freaking Nomu, and then they're attacking him at the same time. This is when Deku is generating enough lightning, and her full cowling is generating much more lightning as well, which is basically shooting at the freaking Nomu, causing a chain reaction to the Nomu. Since the Nomu can't actually absorb lightning like he can do a punch, pretty much the Nomu dies due to the shock going to his head. So yeah, pretty much that happens. Now, pretty much All Might and the others come, and, you know, the freaking Nomu's down. A lot of the villains were taken down easily because of the fact that freaking Deku just punched them, like a lot of them. So yeah, pretty much that happens. Now Deku is basically, how would I say this? He's already he's already healed, and basically Ida is just right there, like kissing him and pretty much on top of him, because the fact of the matter is she thought that he was going to die, and Deku says, I'm not going to die, alright? Look, we made it together. Not only that, me and you are a team, and we're going to stay as a team for a very long time. And this is when she blushes and says, okay, Deku, just please don't do that again. You know how worried I was about you? And Deku was like, yeah, but weren't you the one who was kicking the Nomu as well? And it's like, you idiot! And just keeps doing this, and Deku's just looking the other way, pretty much knowing that, yeah, this is going to take a while. So, I'm pretty much done with this one right here. And I'm going to do a special one. So, if you guys get up to 100 likes, you're going to get the special one. Alright? So, like, comment, and do subscribe to the channel here, people. This has been the Fallout Whatever here. Bye.